Melina Koenig,
And how long you own the store?
1979. How long is that?
So tell me about Frenchglen.
Where do you start? Well, the beginning was in 1872 when Pete French brought a herd of cattle in to the valley from California. What is Frenchglen today? It's a spot in the road. It's a stop in the road, along the road. Originally in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, it was a stop along the freight line from Burns to Winnemucca.
So why do you stay here? What do you love about being here?
I love the country. I came originally. I got the lease on the hotel, and that was in 76. Bought the store in 79, and then I had both of them together for 6 years, along with the post office. We're pretty independent.
Do people come out here to get away?
Yes, they do. I don't know, a different type of life. I know that when I go to the valley, I certainly don't want to go back there to live. At one time, there was up to 30 kids in school. Now I think they have 3 this year.
I've been here almost 29 years. This is owned by Oregon State Parks, the hotel is, and I lease it from them, and I'm a concessionaire. Well, this building was built in 1923 by Swift & Company, who owned the P Ranch at that time. We have in the hotel, the rooms most of them have a full-size bed, shared bath situation, and go for $79 a night. One room that has a full and a single. Then we offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. Dinners are a family-style thing, kind of fun at 6:30. Yeah, I have 8 rooms total here, and then I have 5 units out behind the hotel and something I built in 2001. I call it Drover's Inn, and most of those rooms have a queen bed, private bath, and then there's one larger room that has a queen and a double.
I came to Frenchglen at the beginning of last summer with the intention of starting my own stargazing business. I spent 10 years working for the National Park Service, conducting interpretive astronomy programming at 8 different national parks. It says people really want to have these authentic, immersive experiences where, they're out under the actual stars, swatting actual mosquitoes, connecting with one another and with, the vast cosmos around us. So if you look at the United States, the largest pocket left of uninterrupted darkness where there's no light pollution, Steens Mountain is situated right in that northern portion of the Great Basin Desert. So we have extremely dark skies out here with little to no light pollution at all. The Steens Mountain, rising to almost 10,000 feet, is a perfect venue for doing stargazing because you have that thin atmosphere, which is ideal for stargazing.
So is this a stretch for you to come all the way out here? And you have to give up stuff, don't you?
Absolutely. But this has been the best decision that I've ever made. I've lived in lots of remote places, from West Africa to, all of these national parks where I worked. And the remoteness I love, to be honest. I mean, obviously I chose this place knowing full well what I was getting into. Well, maybe except for having to feed cows and run a tractor. I didn't anticipate having to add those things to my resume, but I have.
What does it do for your soul?
I can't imagine living anywhere else at this point. I really can't. I love it out here. I get to engage all kinds of fascinating people who visit from all over the world and challenge myself in ways that I didn't feel challenged working for the Park Service.
So it's not all about how much money you make?
I read, I can't remember what book this was in, but somebody once said, and I have always identified with it, that I would take freedom over comfort and security any day of the week. Now, that's not to say that I haven't been struggling and that my parents aren't terrified that I'm going to move back into their basement, as a middle-aged woman. But no, I love the decision that I made, and I'm enjoying I'm having the best time of my life. So